Queensland Premier Annastacia Palaszczuk says the Sunshine State is bracing itself for a surge in COVID cases after managing to minimise the death rate throughout the pandemic. We're joined by our Brisbane Bureau Chief, Adam Walters. And Adam, Premier Palaszczuk is talking positive though. We can sense a bit of a change in mindset up there.
Certainly, though, she has, Tom, made a direct appeal to the Queensland people to be basically psychologically prepared for the influx of visitors from 1 o'clock next Monday morning. This is a state which has had just 7 deaths throughout the pandemic. Life has rolled on here, relatively COVID-free. And she admits that Queenslanders have to get their head around the inevitability of the virus's arrival here once the visitors come.
Well, we're opening the borders. We are going to see cases. We absolutely know that Queenslanders have got to change our mindset. I mean, I'm going to have to change my mindset as well. When the borders open, Delta will be coming into Queensland. We understand that, and Queenslanders are ready.
Premier Tom was very encouraged by the fact that Queensland any day now will reach 80% double dosage for the population, but remains concerned about the slow uptake in Queensland's remote communities. This is what she said.
People have been going in door to door to our Indigenous communities, some of our great sporting legends. My ministers have been to these remote communities as well. I sent them out. I know the federal government has been into these communities. They've sent officers in there to help with the vaccination program. So I think there is a real joint effort here, recognising that these are vulnerable communities.
Now, Tom, of course, in the absence of visitors, the Queensland economy, especially in retail and tourism, has suffered hammer blows throughout the border closure. And with everybody returning to Queensland now, people who have been stranded interstate reuniting with loved ones, and the hundreds of thousands of tourists who are coming, there's been a reminder from the Health Minister to be courteous to people at the front line, especially in the shopping centres.
That means if you behave in this way, then you can see an on-the-spot fine of $1,378.50, or if your offence is such that the police choose to take you to court, it could be a $13,785 fine or up to 6 months imprisonment.
Now, retailers and tourism operators say that the reopening of the border next Monday will not be before time. The CEO of the Flight Centre said it should have happened a long time ago.
It's obviously come far too late than when it should have. I mean, the difference between 70 or 80% is irrelevant if the right people are vaccinated, of course, but better late than never.
And Tom, just to give you an idea of the influx that awaits Queensland, that Queensland is awaiting, in 2019, pre-COVID, there were 25 million visitors to the Sunshine State. That was 68,000 people a day. Now, while those figures won't be restored quickly, as the state continues to head towards that 90% double dosage mark expected to be reached in January, there will be a sense that business really is returning to normal here.